Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on our channel on Aikido Virtual Dojo. And today we want to have a look at the technique Kotegaeshi in general, and especially we'll be looking at different common mistakes for the beginners and sometimes also more advanced people. So we'll show you the mistakes and we'll explain how to avoid them. So stay tuned and stay with us for a few minutes.
Okay, so let's get into a couple of the common mistakes that are made. We're going to be dealing we're going to start with Gyakute Dori Kotegaeshi, just as a simple way to begin the Kotegaeshi for today. So just to show you, so when we're here, the typical Kotegaeshi, we're going to draw around and grab the hand. Okay, but a lot of times when we turn around, we have a tendency to draw our partner right back into the front of us. And so we end up in the same position that we would begin with. To correct that a little bit, when we turn, we want to have this sense of moving in a forward feeling so that our partner doesn't end up in front of us, but more on the side of us. Okay. Another common mistake that we might see is once I turn, there's a kind of a downward feeling. I'm kind of drawing my partner down. And so as this comes down here, boom, the tendency here might be to just let my partner back up, in which he's stable, able. So, and again, to correct that, we really want to have that sense of staying down here. And I'm going to move from here. So the Kotegaeshi can actually happen quite low. It keeps him slightly off balance. Okay. Another one to look at from this side that's actually in a way a bit similar is that when I turn and I'm here, as I come back up, I'm going to bring the Kotegaeshi to my partner. So instead of keeping it with me here, which is what I would like to do, I'm going to bring it back up to him. And again, it gives him all kinds of possibilities to change things up. So the next one that we're going to look at is a very typical one that happens a lot in Aikido. So when we have the Kotegaeshi, the tendency to do the Kotegaeshi is all on the wrist. It's focused here. So often when we do this, we just tend to try to torque and torture the wrist until our partner goes down. And eventually, hopefully, our partner will go down because of the pain.
And some people are resistant to pain.
And some people are resistant to pain. But also, it leaves him still free. Because if I'm just focused here, and there's a lot of pain there, then the natural instinct is for him to do something about it. And the other hand and the rest of his body is completely free. So when I do the Kotegaeshi, what's actually better is to not only do the Kotegaeshi through the wrist, but also connect into the whole body, into the feet. Sorry. Okay. Another point a little bit later on. As we're doing this, we take the Kotegaeshi, we take our partner, he's down. Now, we want to move into the sitting pin. Okay? One thing that happens here is that we need to get around to the other side and turn our partner onto the stomach, onto the belly. So to do that, we want to walk around the head. Don't walk over him. If you walk over your partner, you're asking for trouble. Okay? If I walk around him, sometimes people try to just walk in and try to pull the partner over, but my partner is pretty heavy, and I've got to be really strong, and if he's resistive, that's just not going to happen. So once I'm here, after the Kotegaeshi, I want to grab that inside of the elbow and use that lever, which works so beautifully in connecting into my partner's center and turning him over. Okay? Once that's done, then we want to go into the pin or the immobilization for Kotegaeshi. Okay? The pin for Kotegaeshi often gets confused. We don't know where to put the hands. So essentially, what we want to do here is that it's hard to do the pin straight away from here. Okay? So we need to come up and grab the wrist so that we can hold the arm close to us while the other pin sort of envelops, kind of frames the arm all the way down to the shoulder, and we pin the shoulder down there. Okay. So these are a few of the basic points that could be missed or could be done in a kind of what we might say a wrong way or an ineffective way. So if you have some other points that you know of that you'd like to share, please put those in the comments below, and we look forward to seeing you in another video.